the problem with Piers now is, what does he even believe? Does anyone even know? Does he even know? At least when I talk, people know that's what I believe. That's where I stand. I don't change where I stand. Yeah, I never have. Piers is pro-Israel, then it's called to be against Israel. What gets more likes, what gets more clicks, that's what Piers says, basically.
What did Piers Morgan accuse you of doing?
His first comment said that I encouraged or incited violence against mosques. That's what he said. Now, literally, there's no truth in any of these things.
I tried my best to find you saying that.
There's no truth.
To no avail.
There's no truth in any of it. In any of it. So how these people can call themselves, because they like to slander me and have a go at me about my journalism. I'm not the one making shit up. I'm not standing there. I always bring receipts. Bring your receipts. Where have I said that? Where have I instigated riots against mosques? Where have I instigated violence? Where have I called for violence? In fact, it's the total opposite. The evidence is the total opposite. Now, prior to Elon Musk buying X, the only narrative anyone would have had is what the media were telling them. Because I was silenced, wasn't I? I was censored. I had no opportunity to defend myself. But thanks to Elon Musk buying X, 8 million people had seen my video. I put together my clips of what I said during the riots. No trouble, no violence, take the masks off, control your towns and cities. Attacking police officers is not the right thing to do. So it's the total opposite to what the media were portraying. But they don't care. That didn't matter.
Piers Morgan, let's talk about him for a little bit. Comes out, slams you, lies about you, flexes his chest, then goes completely silent. Then you come out, you seem like you're on the up, very popular, and he appears on X and he starts goading you again.
Well, he set up his own channel, isn't he? And he wants the views on his own channel. Look, Piers is a very clever man. So, and do you know what? I'd agree with him on a lot. But the problem with Piers now is, what does he even believe? Does anyone even know? Does he even know? At least when I talk, people know that's what I believe. That's where I stand. I don't change where I stand. Yeah, I never have. Piers is pro-Israel, then it's called to be against Israel. What gets more likes, what gets more clicks, that's what Piers says, basically. So Piers, when I went on his first show, Good Morning Britain, was it? That was the most watched episode of that show ever. Piers knew what he was doing. Yeah, he knew what he was doing. Very clever. So I'd like to, I am going to, I know he's trying to give me some time frame. So I've just come out of jail. I'm putting it simply, I'm not well from it.
We're going to wrap this up soon.
I look forward to talking to Piers Morgan, as long as he actually lets me talk. What I've said is, I've had deadlines. I've come out. I've had to get what I've done in the last 2 weeks. I've got it done. I now have to have some time with my family to relax.
I can't work out what he's going to debate you on. There is no debate.
No, because it seems like he wants to talk about the film that had just gone out. Well, I'll go straight to jail, Piers. You know that. I'll go straight to jail. I can't get on there and defend my point on that film because I'll go straight to prison. But I think there's a lot that me and Piers can talk about. And I think that what I don't like to do, which is when I went on there last time, when I went on with Piers Morgan, he seemed to make it about my personal character. Now, I could have attacked Piers' personal character. That's not what the public want to hear at the time. We've got what, a 2, 3 minute, 4 minute slot on national TV. Well, I went on there to get my points across that the public need listening to. Islam, the Quran, terrorism, jihad. We need to talk about this, not talk about me and you. You know what I mean? But now, so it's his own channel. I'm happy to have the clash, Piers. Yeah, it's not clash you're going to win. It's just not clash he's going to win. So, and he goes in on me a lot about my criminal convictions. Even like when Nigel Farage is going on about me being a criminal. I think, Nigel, one of your MPs volleyed a woman in the head, his missus, and went to jail for it. You're supporting his best mate, who he's always with, was laundering money for the cartels, went to jail in America. It's Nigel's best mate, he's always with him. I look through the other bloke he was having to stand, that has got a massive list of criminal record far worse than mine. So I just don't get it. And Piers Morgan does the same. Piers, you're obviously not from the same place I'm from, not from the same background I'm from. You're from a privileged lifestyle, as are your children. They've lived a totally privileged lifestyle. But I do think that he's got his own large platform now. A lot of people message me saying, don't do it. Don't give him the airtime. It's not about giving him the airtime. It's about giving our cause the airtime. It's about discussing and debating the topics of conversation that we want raised, which is the most important point. That doesn't matter if Piers is going to try and make me look like an idiot in the process.
Well, 2 more things. But what I will say about the whole Piers Morgan thing is, now, you and me sitting here, very calm, as really good friends. For me, I feel like this is too much. But I know that you've had a hit list of things you want to get done, and I'm really grateful that you've trusted me and given me the exclusive, the prison UK story. But it's still a lot for you to be doing once leaving prison. So I want to wrap this up, and I really hope that you make Piers Morgan wait a good stint until you're in a much better frame of mind.
Well, this is why I didn't want to come out and go straight on it, because when someone wants to challenge me and clash, I need to be ready and right. and I need to be right.
He'll take advantage of that because I feel his ego won't allow him to be human.